From a young age, we learn that we must control our emotions. Children who cry too much are told to stop being such a baby. Kids who get angry are scolded for losing their temper, and those who are sad are often brushed off with phrases like, "Look on the bright side." As we grow older, we learn to hide our tears, to fake smiles, and to pretend we're fine when we're anything but. But suppressing our emotions doesn't make them disappear. They find other ways to surface, sometimes in unexpected and unhealthy ways. Take, for example, the protagonist in this story. She is a 28-year-old woman who appears to have it all together. She has a seemingly perfect life, yet she is haunted by the sudden and unexplained disappearance of her ex-girlfriend 7 years prior. Despite having moved on, or so she thought, the memory of Claire still lingers. Then comes the day that changes everything. Her mother passes away, and at the funeral, she is confronted by none other than Claire. This unexpected reunion stirs up a whirlwind of emotions. The protagonist finds herself torn between the desire for closure, the lingering love for Claire, and the pain of betrayal. With the support of her friends and the wisdom gained through her experiences, she begins the journey of confronting her past, reconnecting with Claire, and ultimately finding forgiveness and healing. Welcome to our channel, where we bring you the most intriguing stories from around the world. Today, we will delve into the depths of love, loss, and forgiveness with a story that will touch your heart. So sit back, relax, and let the tale unfold before your very eyes. At the tender age of 21, Anna believed she had already discovered the secrets to life and love. She had found her person in Claire, a free spirit with a contagious laugh and an adventurous heart. Their love was passionate and intense, and Anna felt like she had found her missing piece. However, as Claire's own personal battles emerged, she made a choice that shattered Anna's world. Without saying goodbye, Claire vanished from Anna's life, leaving behind nothing but questions and a broken heart. Now, 7 years later, Anna finds herself at a pivotal moment in her life. While she thought she had moved on, the unexplainable absence of Claire continues to echo in her thoughts. She finds herself wrestling with unresolved feelings and the haunting question of what could have been. The weight of Claire's betrayal still lingers, threatening to pull her back into the abyss of grief. The protagonist's life takes an unexpected turn when her mother, the woman who had always been her rock, falls ill and passes away within a matter of days. Overwhelmed with sorrow, the protagonist throws herself into planning the funeral, seeking solace in the familiar rituals that have traditionally marked such occasions. As she navigates the labyrinth of emotions, she is forced to confront not only the profound sense of loss, but also the complex web of memories and associations that her mother's passing evokes. Amidst the sea of somber faces at the funeral, the protagonist is startled by the appearance of a familiar soul. It is none other than Claire, her ex-girlfriend, who had vanished so abruptly all those years ago. The mere sight of Claire sends a jolt of electricity through the protagonist, awakening a dormant tempest of feelings that she had desperately tried to bury. In that moment, the protagonist is torn between a desire for answers and the fear of reigniting old wounds. As the funeral concludes, the protagonist finds herself drawn into a deep state of contemplation. The departure of both her mother and Claire leaves her grappling with a profound sense of displacement. She seeks solace in the quiet embrace of nature, finding comfort in the soothing embrace of the great outdoors. It is during these moments of solitude that the protagonist begins to confront the unresolved issues from her past, setting the stage for a journey of self-discovery and healing. The following day, The protagonist is a picture of composure and resolve, determined to honor her mother's memory. She delves into the task of sorting through her belongings, unearthing hidden treasures and forgotten memories along the way. As she navigates the labyrinth of her mother's personal effects, she is transported to different chapters of her childhood, each object serving as a tangible link to her mother's unwavering love and guidance. Among the myriad of items she discovers, one particular keepsake stands out as a symbol of her mother's enduring affection. It is a box filled with love letters penned by her mother, each word whispering tales of sacrifice, devotion, and the unbreakable bond between a mother and a daughter. As the protagonist immerses herself in these heartfelt letters, she gains a deeper understanding of the sacrifices her mother had made and the depth of her love. Suddenly, amidst this introspective journey, the protagonist's phone chimes, pulling her back to the present. It is a message from Claire, reaching out to express her condolences and offering her support during this difficult time. This unexpected gesture rekindles a flood of emotions within the protagonist, stirring up a mix of resentment, curiosity, and the faint glimmer of hope for closure. Torn between her desire for answers and the pain associated with Claire's reappearance, the protagonist finds herself at a crossroads. She grapples with the decision of whether to reach out to Claire, confront her about the past, or continue to shield herself from the emotional turmoil that comes with it. The protagonist is torn. On one hand, the prospect of closure and understanding is alluring, yet the potential for further heartache is equally daunting. In a moment of vulnerability, the protagonist decides to reach out to Claire, hoping to finally get the answers that have eluded her for so long. As the two former lovers reconnect, a whirlwind of emotions takes center stage. Claire's presence stirs up a cacophony of feelings within the protagonist, ranging from the embers of love to the flames of anger. With bated breath, the protagonist confronts Claire, demanding an explanation for her inexplicable disappearance all those years ago. But as Claire reveals the truth behind her actions, the protagonist's perspective begins to shift. She learns that Claire's departure was not driven by malice, but rather by a deep sense of responsibility and love. Claire had been grappling with a personal crisis of her own, a burden she had shouldered in secrecy, fearing that it would only cause more pain. As the layers of the past unravel, the protagonist is faced with a profound realization. The hurt and anger she has harbored for so long begin to dissipate, replaced by empathy and understanding. She sees Claire not as the one who had wronged her, but as a person who had acted out of love and duty. In a heartwarming turn of events, the protagonist extends the olive branch of forgiveness to Claire, acknowledging that everyone is bound to stumble in their journey through life. She understands that Claire's actions, while painful, were born out of a deep sense of responsibility and care. With the weight of forgiveness lifted, the protagonist and Claire's friendship begins to blossom, creating a bond that transcends their past. They embark on a journey of healing together, supporting each other through the challenges that lie ahead. Over time, the protagonist emerges from this transformative experience with a newfound perspective on life. She realizes that forgiveness is not just a virtue, but a powerful force that sets the soul free. By letting go of the past, she has paved the way for a brighter future filled with hope and the promise of new beginnings. The protagonist's story serves as a beacon of light for anyone who has been held captive by the chains of resentment and bitterness. It is a testament to the human capacity for understanding, compassion, and the power of second chances. So, dear viewer, we ask you, have you ever experienced a moment when you found love in an unexpected place? Or perhaps you have a story of forgiveness that brought you peace. Share your experiences with us in the comments below. Let your stories inspire others and weave a tapestry of shared humanity and connection. If you enjoyed this enchanting tale of love, loss, and forgiveness, we invite you to hit the like button and share it with your friends and family. Your support means the world to us, and we eagerly await your feedback as we bid adieu to the protagonist's captivating journey. Remember that love has the power to heal even the deepest wounds. Forgiveness is a virtue that sets the soul free, and second chances are blessings to cherish. Until we meet again in our next story, keep an eye out for love's gentle touch and the strength that lies within you.